Hey paper dolls, it's Madeline. Welcome back to my channel. I am just cleaning out the tip of my little glue bottle here to make sure it's working well, because today we are going to be doing some super fun stuff with some items that I picked up in my most recent Hobby Lobby haul. I was really inspired to make some fun spring ephemera with it all, and so we are going to do that today. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I picked up these bags out of the wedding section, and like, other than maybe using them for a fairy tale or something, you know, this phrase doesn't fit with a lot of my junk journaling. Maybe a wedding journal, but that would be it. So I'm going to start out by decoupaging some of these pretty napkins I got at Hobby Lobby over this bag. Okay, so I'm just putting down a little PVA glue, and I have always got this really gluey water mixture nearby because I use napkins a lot. I like to decoupage a lot. I really love the texture it gives. So I'm going to go ahead and just spread this out a little bit. And then I am going, to not lose my pen for my glue. And then I am going to lay, let's see, some of this right on here, like that. And I have not done any of this prior to doing this video. Maybe I should have, I don't know. But we're just going to figure it out together if these little things will work, because these bags were an amazing price, and I just wanted to get them because I felt like I could do something with them, especially considering how good quality they were. So usually when I decoupage, I don't get real you know, specific about it. I just kind of tear and, you know, put it on there because I kind of like that messy, ripped look. And these napkins, I think I mentioned already, came from Hobby Lobby as well. Now, let me just get a little bit more off this edge here. Just trim that a little bit. Okay, great. Yeah. So now I'm going to take my gluey water mixture. It's pretty thin, and I try to use as little like I guess mixture, the water mixture, as I can when I'm doing decoupage, because I find it dries faster. So we're going to do the stuff with the napkins at the beginning of the video and give it a second to maybe dry. And I've also got my heat gun nearby in case I need to pull that out to speed things along a little bit. So now already, I don't know if y'all can y'all see this? I'm beginning to see that it really did a decent job covering up the phrase that was on the bag. So that's encouraging. So we'll just try and see how it but that already looks kind of cute, and you could really just put something right there and it would be all covered up. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side because I've got a lot going on my desk at the moment, and I've got a couple other napkins I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I want to do some bags with those as well because I am very excited to try them out. The napkins out. Ugh. Okay, so if you've been around a minute, you know that I've got my 3 sweet dogs with me during the day at home. My kids happen to be at school. My husband's at work at the moment, but my life's a little chaotic with 2 teenagers, husband, dogs. They may bark in the background occasionally. I did wait today until the garbage truck had come, which is helpful. And the mail won't come till later, and they all have some delicious chewies they're working on. So I'm hoping that everything will be okay, but I mean, that's just sort of how I tend to roll when I'm doing videos. I mean, this is real life crafting, people. Alrighty. So I guess I'm just like giving a warning for my new subscribers. Oh, and also, welcome if you're new. I am so happy to have you here. This is a fun channel. We do a good time. I feel like it's pretty interactive as far as people want videos, you know, requesting things. So, yeah, we have a good time over here. All right. Now, let's get this on and see how it does. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of my gluey water mixture here. And do a light layer over the top. I do like, I mean, I know a lot of people use Mod Podge, and Mod Podge is great, but I like things a little watered down. I feel like it just spreads a little easier. I don't know, for me anyway, but I live in the South and it is always humid here, so, all right. Okay, that's looking cute. All right, I like that. Now here, after this dries, we'll have to see, but we may have to add a little bit more, but I'm hoping it'll just kind of be like something in the background, you know, people, like you won't be able to tell unless you knew that it was there. Okay, and then I have this one. I mean, how pretty is this napkin? I have been so into the pastels and bows and the coquette kind of vibes lately, and it has been so fun going to the stores and seeing all that kind of stuff, because it is definitely my style. Okay, let me just take a little off this edge here. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love those colors, and I know that's not all pastel, but it just looks really nice. Okay, so I'm going to put some of my glue down. Okay, spread this out. And then, like, it looks like I put a little too much glue on this one, so I'll just come over here and just kind of put it back in my water. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit up here. Okay. And let me grab my paper towel. I've got a little drip there. Mop that up. Also with this, I tend to stir it quite a bit just to make sure it's good and combined. I know that's like such an odd thing to do, but you do you. You got to do what works for you. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it takes trying out a lot of different things before you figure out your best method, and that is okay. Okay. Well, that is super cute. I like the way that turned out. Now that one is great. I mean, I can't even see the letters behind that one. Can y'all? That's nice. Okay, let me put this over here to try to get somewhat dry. Okay, and then we are going to move on to another project. Yeah, we're going to be doing several things today, like making several types of ephemera. Let me just get my glue out of the way. Okay, so this is something else I came across in Hobby Lobby. Was a bag, it was on clearance, of these little vellum circles that have a hole, okay? So I'm sure, you know, they were designed as a gift tag or whatever, but I have a fun idea. So I got out my 2-inch hole punch, okay, because this is 2 inches. And one night when I was watching TV, I just went through my scraps and just punched out all kinds of fun circles here. So I'm going to maybe take one that's made out of a file folder and put that on the back, and then maybe do that scrapbook paper, and this is wallpaper, and I did go in and do some just regular paper. Yep, here's some coffee dyed paper. I've got lined paper in here. I've got more scrapbook, so I'm going to put another piece of scrapbook paper, and let's do a piece of lined paper. Ooh, that's really fun. And then I had taken a napkin and decoupaged over a piece of cardstock, and I went with my punch and punched them out. And I'm going to put that right on the top like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take this on the top, and that makes a fun little stack. And I also have right here my piece of foam I use when I bind journals, and I have my pokey tool. So I'm just going to go straight down into that with my pokey tool. And then I have all of my brads right here to the side. And I'm gonna, let's see, I got some really fun brads the other day in a bag from Goodwill, like a big old goodie bag. And maybe let's do this pink gem. So I'm gonna put that in there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, and secure it down. And this is a fun little pocket filler for a journal. You can do journaling on it. You can take them out if you need an extra little place, like piece of something to journal on or to make a collage with or whatever. And you know what? It even looks kind of cool like this. Like you could make just a fun kind of flower with it of some sort. Let's see. Yeah, that's fun. That's really fun. So anyway, I thought we would make a few more of these together and try some different techniques on the vellum. But I love the way that turned out. I mean, what a fun little goodie to find in a pocket. I love those. They came out so pretty. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm going to put that one to the side. So let's try something else. Right here, I have got my embossing machine and an embossing folder. And I found this folder with these little bitty flowers on it. I got this at Joann's, which, you know, unfortunately, it's not going to be with us much longer. But what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to take several of these and just put them in my embossing folder. I'm going to shut it, okay? And then I'm going to go here to the side. I'm going to run this through my embosser and see what happens. Whoop. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm sorry. That's moving the table. Okay, bear with me. I couldn't get it all in all my little tools I wanted to use today in the frame. Okay, so now let's try again. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. I don't know if this even did anything. I may have to do like a tighter sandwich. Oh no, it did work. Okay, that worked great. Oh, fun. Look at that, y'all. Yeah, that looks really fun. All right, I like the way that turned out. And I also have some ink my vintage photo ink nearby. Okay, so I'm going to take my vintage photo ink and I'm going to ink the edges a little bit, and then very lightly, like, ink with the flowers. Well, I love the way that came out. And so now I'm going to go into my box of circles. Okay, this is fun. This is a French dictionary page. Maybe I'll do this one like all pieces that are kind of a monochromatic color. Like, I won't do any of my wallpaper, or I'll just do like neutrals, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oh, now that's a neutrally wallpaper right there. I could throw that in there. I could throw this in here. And let's grab one more piece to put in there. Let's find something a little bit more. Let's do like another piece of that. That's good. That's like resume paper, old resume paper. You can see the watermark. Okay. So I'm going to stack this up, and I'm going to put my piece on the back of file folder. Okay. And maybe I'll put my wallpaper on top. It does give a little pretty wood grain underneath. Okay. Get that good and lined up how I want it. Let me find my foam. You could probably do this without the foam. I just think it's easier to have something to like push, like punch into. There we go. Now, let's pick out a fun brad from our box of brads. Hey, this is good. Look at this. Can y'all see that? Looks like it's a little bird. Let's see, what direction? What direction do you go? Okay, I'll put you in there. And, okay, I like that better. Uh-oh. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So right there you have another version of that same idea, which is fun. Also, while I was making that, I had another great idea to use for this. I also picked up, while I was at Hobby Lobby, some die cuts, and they were new to me. I had never seen them, but they were this kind of clear vellum. And, oh, I like that right there. Actually, that's the first one I picked out. I'm gonna take that, and I am gonna use, I have this really skinny double-sided tape right here. So I'm gonna use that and put this on the front to decorate. Okay. Okay. And then we're just gonna place this right here. I love the way that turned out. That looks so cute. That looks so cute. This one must have moved. It's not exactly lined up, but it still looks good. I'm just being very, picky about it. Very cute. Okay, so now I want to try one that's got a little color in it. So I have got my salvaged patina right here. Okay. And I'm going to go here and give it a good little ink around the edge, and then do some inking here in the middle. Cute. That looks very cute. And let's do a more colorful one this time, maybe. Oh, this paper's got blue in it. We've got some vintage ledger here. We'll do that. And we've got some wallpaper. Let's see. Oh, this would be really pretty with that. It's like sunflowers. How about some lined paper? And we'll get a piece of folder for the back right there. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe one more fun piece. Oh, that's fun. Ooh, so is that. This has got a little flower, a blue flower on it. But I like the stripes. We'll go with the flower. Okay. Now, let's stack her up. Okay. Oh, that looks so good. I love that. Okay, you know, I just had an idea. I'm gonna grab a binder clip. Okay, I'm gonna grab a binder clip, and and it's a real tight one. I'm gonna clip that together. And before I make my hole, and then that's gonna make my life easier because it's already all clipped together for me. And then let's do one of these fun heart brads. Y'all see that? Those are so fun and sparkly. Okay. Oh my goodness, look how cute. I love that. That is so fun. That is super fun. Okay. Look how fun that is. I mean, isn't that just such an, I don't know, I just think they're so neat. Okay, now I have another idea I want to try out. This one involves doing an eyelet. Well, that's not going to work. Let's try this. We're going to try and see if we can punch the hole and make the hole just a little bit bigger, like down here, for the brad. So I'm going to go ahead and just give this a little ink. Okay, and then let's pick out some fun papers. Ooh, let's do like a good fun mixture. There's some plain paper, and we'll get a coffee dyed paper. All right, so we'll put this one on the back like this. Let's try it that way. Okay. Looks fun. And then I'm going to take my hole punch, and I've got the smaller hole. Let's try the smaller hole first. See what happens. Okay, and then let's pick out a brad. Maybe like a hot pink brad would be fun. Yeah. Okay, now that works good because you can put your brad just a little bit lower. Now I do think that this is fun because it sticks up. It's just another look, but you know, you could do that, make it a little bit lower. Okay, that's cute. I like those. Those are a fun thing. Okay, so we did that. I'm gonna put a pin in that for the moment in that project, and I want to move on to doing some collaging on these vellum envelopes that I had picked up. So I also have you know, the rest of my fun things nearby. Now, something that I think would be fun to do with these would be to bind them into a journal and have them be the center signature, and then you can cut here and have a pocket, at the top and have a pocket. So the first one I want to do kind of this way, directional. And I want to take, let's just take one of the big ones and just start out first, putting a big one in there and see, on there rather, and see what happens. Okay, yeah, like that one's really pretty. Yep. Let's see. I could really put, you know, a big fat one. Oh, here we go. I already separated my fat ones out. Yeah, this is better. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like that one. That would be great there. Okay. Now, I'm going to start out with this using my double-sided tape. So I'm going to go in here, and because it's skinny double-sided tape. Now, if you have thicker double-sided tape, you can always trim it in half. I used to do that all the time before I came across this skinny tape. Okay, we'll do that there. And then let's do a little bit on the leaf. And we'll do a little bit on this leaf. And then we'll do a little bit on there and here. I hope y'all can see okay what I'm doing, although this part's not very interesting. I'm just putting down my double-sided tape. And oh, I forgot, y'all, I have got a tool that I think it's actually designed for a Cricut, and it's kind of got like a sharper end on it. I've got it right here. Well, I thought I had it right here. Of course, now, oh, there it is. Yep, I got it. Sorry, y'all. I mean, honestly, this is like, it never fails. As prepared as I try to be for these videos, I always, when I get going, think of something that I did not bring to my table. Okay, so that, I mean, I think that's just so much easier to do this. Than to sit there and struggle with your fingernails or whatever. But if you could use any kind of, I mean, you could probably even use a needle to do this. All right, one more here. So I hope y'all are having a good day today. It is a pretty day here. Look at that. Now, I just love the way that turned out. That looks so good. let's add a little bit of my vintage photo ink. It is a beautiful day today, but that is not going to last long because tomorrow we have like an 80% chance of having a long track, what they call a long track tornado, which means that it's on the ground and it stays there for a while. Last time we had a big event like that, I think was 2011, and it destroyed Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And I've got another story about that day I'll tell y'all in a minute. Okay, I am so pleased with how that came out. That looks really, really good. Okay, now let's try, I have got my, my Fabri-Tac, okay, nearby, and I'm trying to use a non-water-based glue for this to see if the paper will not wrinkle. Sorry, got a bit of a dry throat. So I also have nearby all kinds of fabric and scraps and paper and wallpaper and a stencil, and so let's put some things on here, and inclusive of course, one of our new fun things. And let's maybe go, I guess we could go like this. I could close it. That's what I'm going to do. Cut the top off and then have a, ready-made pocket to go in a journal. So let's do this. Okay. So anyway, back to my story. In 2011, my daughter, my Diet, was, I don't know, 4 months old. I mean, she was born the December prior, and my son was just about to turn 3. And my husband, I will never forget this, was in Miami, of all places, for work. So, I mean, he was pretty far away. Okay, I'm gonna just trim that. And it is very crooked, so let's try again. Oh, that is not wanting to stick right there, my friends. Let's see what's happening. Maybe I need to give that a second and get a paper trimmer so I'm not making all these crazy lines. Now, I do have this really fun, teeny tiny paper trimmer, so I'm just going to grab it for this and see if I can get it to go. And let's see here. Sorry, y'all. I've got to, no, honey. Okay. You guys, I'm trying to send a message. Oh my goodness. No, not today. Okay, sorry. Goodness gracious. Again, always something going on. My son is at school, but he is texting me something. Apparently he needed an answer immediately on. Okay, that's better. And I've got my circle punch out, so I'm going to do a little notch here at the top. All right. Let's see. Let's do this color. That'll be fun. So anyway, I was at home and the power goes out. So, I mean, that was kind of, I think that was back in the day where iPhones are around, but they're not like they are now. So I kind of knew what was going on, and I was a young mom. I didn't know what to do, and I did know what to do, but we didn't have, the house that we lived in at the time didn't have like a really great basement or whatever. So I just got the kids and went in the bathroom because there was just a crawl space, and I was not going to take I just could not take my children in the crawl space. And if you have a crawl space, you know why. They usually have lots of fun surprises in there. Anyway, so I went in the bathroom and I held them on my lap, and the power went out, and it turns out that in that moment, another hurricane had come, and it was in my neighborhood, and it touched down, and then it picked up, and it went right over my house while I was sitting there holding my kids in the bathroom. That's like blocked embossed Swiss dot fabric I got from the lovely Carla Frizzell. And so, yeah, that was a very, very crazy day. And it also turns out that I didn't know how to open the garage door when the power went out. And I couldn't get a hold of my husband, so I think I called my father-in-law finally. And he told me what to do. And I was able to get my car out and go over to a friend's house that had a basement, and there was another round coming through that night, and she had kids the same age as mine, and we sat in her basement and rode it out, and it was crazy. Now, it wasn't really a lot of damage here. Everybody was okay in where I live, but it was definitely scary. And Tuscaloosa, I mean, wow. Tuscaloosa was demolished. It was crazy how much damage that was done there. So, yeah, ever since then, I don't really take these warnings lightly. I really pay attention when they are saying there's going to be a tornado, like a tornadic event. I want to put some of that on there. So, later on today, we have a wonderful place to go in the house I live in now. We have helmets for everybody to wear, and I'm just going to put a few things in there in case we've got to go in, because you never know. As soon as you say it's not going to happen to you, it happens to you. Let's see. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. I'm going to go ahead and use my glue on this and see if it works out. So, yeah, anyway, you guys will probably be watching this afterwards. I'm sure everything's going to be okay. I'm praying that everything's going to be okay, but when you live in central Alabama, we have, storm threats like pretty regularly. We have a very long tornado season. I will tell you that when your weather people here are concerned and worried, you need to take notice and be ready, be prepared. So that's what's happening. So this is actually a really fun thing for me today because I'm not nervous about it, but I am definitely, it's definitely in the back of my mind, and this is just so relaxing for me, of course, to be crafting along with y'all. All right, so I'm going to take this little piece of flocked fabric here and lay that down. And I think I'm going to layer this wallpaper on top like this. Okay, this is cute. It's looking cute. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take this little flower. Can y'all see this? This is a piece of trim I got from Nary's Laces, which I'm going to have a bit of an unboxing haul coming soon from her. She's back up and running again, and I am very excited to get restocked on all my laces. So I placed a good order with her. Okay, and then then I think I wanted to do that one there, but I almost feel like I need something sort of in the middle. I wonder if we can add another one of our little fun things. Oh, here's a butterfly. Now that might be, ooh, or a bird. I don't know. Let's do the butterfly because it's blue and green. I feel like it would really match what we have going on here. So, oh yeah, I'm going to put that down there and layer that up. And let's see. I don't know. Let me zoom in. Can y'all see okay? Let's see. That may be able to see a little bit better. Where do I want to put you? I feel like it makes sense to put you somewhere at the top, but I don't know. Maybe, whoops, maybe a butterfly isn't the way to go. Because I can't, I don't know. I don't know that I want to layer a butterfly on top of that already the vellum die cut. But it needs something else for sure. Ooh, this is so fun. Okay, let's see what else I got going on over here and all my mess I put on this desk. Oh, now I do have a lot more of these. This could be fun. These decoupage pieces on the scrapbook paper. And I bet I could find the right. I did go through and cut some of them out already. But, yeah, like what about something like that? Maybe I could find the right piece of this too. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go again with the barking. I apologize. Bo, you're okay. It's okay. It's okay. Other dogs are allowed to walk in the neighborhood. Bobo, it's okay. Okay, so I'm not loving any of that. So now, did I just knock that? Sorry, y'all. I'm going to go in. This is a piece of wallpaper that I had used for some other things. And I'm going to see if I can't maybe... Oh, no, you're good. You're okay. You're okay. Trim out. This is one of my favorite things I like to do with wallpaper too, is find some that have a really fun pattern and cut them out and kind of use them like their die cuts. Okay, that's too big, but I like where it's going. So let's see if we can't dial this down a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh, spring break is coming up, y'all. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for spring break. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's see. Let's do a little ink here. And we will put this on down. Yeah, this is cute. Oh, and I also, you know what else I'm going to do? I also got out my little Tim Holtz labels to maybe put, a label on here. Okay. Let's see if we can scooch that underneath there a little bit. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. And then let's add like a label right there. What do you think? Let's see. A pretty circle. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cute. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that is so cute. I am loving that. Okay. So fun. Let's see if this closed up. It did. It just needed to dry. Okay, so that's good to know. I am so pleased with how that came out. That is very fun. Very, very fun. It looks really good. And I could not tell from the inside that, yeah, it doesn't appear to be wrinkling the paper. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, let me put that to the side. Now, I've got one more thing I want to try while I've got all this out, and this is not my idea. Somebody commented on my haul suggesting this. I cannot remember who. I'm so sorry. I cannot remember your name, but if you are watching this video, thank you very much. What I want to do is make a bookmark out of these. So I'm going to take my die cut and my hole punch, and I have my eyelets right here. Let's see, and let's do a hole there, and let's pick out an eyelet to go in here. Let's see. Let's do this orange one. Okay. There we go. Ready? Let's set this. And then I have, ooh, I meant to get these out before I started filming too. I have some pre-made tassels that are absolutely perfect for this. And of course, I do not know where they are. Oh, wait a minute, I sure do know where they are. Okay. And I think I ordered these from, I think I got them from Temu, but I thought this would be, it really is thick enough and sturdy enough that you could do a bookmark. How fun is this? This is so fun. And if the supplies I did not get from Hobby Lobby, either probably came from Temu or Amazon. What do y'all think? I love that. That is so fun. All right. So that's it. There you have it. Those are all my ideas for this ephemera. And if I left something out that you guys wanted to see, just give me a comment. And also, I love hearing from y'all. Tell me what you are excited to try. Like, which one of these things do you want to try out at home? I would love to know what your favorite thing was. Okay. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon, paper dolls. Bye.